Chapter 14, Homecoming. Noctis leaves his prison to find himself on Angel Guard. His father's ship is moored at shore, none the worse for wear. It now carries him back to Golden Key, back to his kingdom. So yeah, that's Angel Guard. That's the island that we saw in the distance. I believe if you play through Comrades, you find out why Regis's ship, his boat, is there. Something to do with a sacrifice by the Kingslave.
How long was I out?
But you'll notice that it is now completely dark and that the air is filled with this kind of flaky ash, which is all the plasmodia in the air.
Demons everywhere. What the hell happened?
Now, in this section originally, there wasn't a huge amount to do. It was kind of a corridor section
Man standing.
to show you how the world had changed. Which was kind of weird actually, because despite there not being any sunlight, there's still vegetation and stuff. Oh, Tomboys! Doink! 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 Oh, boys. Come on. My parry timings are well off. Which is stupid, because every single attack made by a Tomboy is a parry. Oh, I got both of them. Oh, jeez. Learn to play, Demagen. Interesting. I don't know whether I actually fully explored this area before. Oh, this was the room that we stayed in. Can't pick that up. I know Golden Key is used as an outpost in Comrades. So it could be that they've added extra bits and pieces to it. I don't know if that is indeed the case. Ouch. No, don't want to use my summon. Oh, I can use the Ring of the Lucii to just pop all of these, can't I? Because they're really weak to magic. Like, really weak to magic. There's that silly flappy hand thing. So what was this over here? Mega Phoenix. Yeah, so you couldn't get around here before. So I'm guessing this is a new set piece from Comrades. And Umbra's following me as well. Or maybe you could. I mean, it has been 18 months plus since I last played this. But I do remember the upcoming bit was very kind of on rails. It was getting a truck and go. Oh, I just saw you guys spawn in. These things are only level 20 because I think the quest's only like level 40 or something. Oh, there was a guy behind me. But yeah, it would have been kind of cool if they'd, you know, taken away the vegetation and stuff for this, but that would have been a lot more work than just changing the skybox. I mean, that would have been pretty darn significant. Just armor these things down. It's stupidly overpowered, and I won't be using it for the final boss because that would be dull and over very quickly. What is that? Is that a giant flan? Hey, flan! Actually, let's use an elixir first. Oop! But yeah, I don't remember you being able to do a whole lot in the world of Ruin. You could explore, but it was pretty... A lot of places were cut off, and you couldn't do a whole lot with them. And it's very much off kind of the beaten path. I don't know whether you can actually camp either. Yeah, see, it doesn't give you the option anymore of waiting till morning because there is no longer morning. This is it. All of the collectibles and stuff as well. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't think we can kill this thing. Well, no, we can kill it, but I don't think we can kill it with the Ring of the Lucio. Nope. Oh, he's got his bloody lightsaber out. Man, they do so much damage as well. Like, so much damage. There we go. Yeah, see, we got a B for time on that, so it assumes you're going to take at least a little bit of a while to kill those things. But yeah, because you're on your own. These things are just so weak, though, to the ring. Where's the road? See, a level 84 demon wall. Oops. Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, he hasn't gone. I was deceived. To be fair, though, we don't actually need to kill him. All we need to do is run up the road. Ouch. These things are quite nasty without a ribbon. And as you can tell, it's really tricky to do anything interesting or kill them quickly. Because you can't get link attacks on them when it's just you. Oh, didn't see the skeletons. Ouch. Fortunately, we have an absolute gazillion consumables, so it's not like super terrible. Now, I seem to recall...
Something's coming.
Something's coming. Honk honk.
A truck?
That clearly wasn't slowing down.
Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
Talcott's all grown up.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. Welcome back, Your Majesty.
So he has been gone a while.
Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second.
Still got the same phone though.
Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir.
So...
Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to
got all
see
the
you again.
cactuars!
Yeah.
I need to finish that quest,
Sure
actually.
different though.
You think so?
10
Guess I've grown
years.
some these 10 years.
10 years.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they anyway?
So we get this
Lestalem,
nice sad
more often
music.
than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead.
For
For Miss Cindy.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call.
So you can see the
speaking of which,
state.
The guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting.
This was a really
The
cool
garage is still open,
sequence
though.
the first time
One
I
of the
did
few
it.
places that is.
Just seeing what they'd done to the
Sid.
open world. I also really
Still
love that
alive
fiery
and
sword
kicking.
effect.
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Demons
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind
everywhere.
either way. So the garage will probably stay put for a while. And without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look
Where are
forward
they getting
to.
fish from?
With all the demons prowling around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own
I
as
think
well.
you find a lot
It
of
isn't
this
often you
stuff
see the
out
three of them
in
together
Comrades.
nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while.
Sadly, nobody's
but
really
each
playing
has
that.
his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
It would probably have been a smarter idea
We've
to
arrived,
release
Your
Comrades
Majesty.
on the
Everyone will
PC
be
at
so
the same
happy to
time
see
as the
you.
PS4.
Don't worry. I won't be going anywhere.
Although,
If you have any other questions,
yeah, I guess they couldn't
please
really.
don't hesitate to ask.
They had to port everything over first. So, the bros are back in town. And they've all aged.
Hey,
Hey? That's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Knocked! It's you! It's really
is it? I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
You can tell they're all older because they've all acquired facial hair. Such is the easy way of showing age. The final battle will commence once you leave Hammerhead. Be sure to spare no preparation. So this is the point of no return, such as it is. You can still go back to the past, and actually, once you get to where we're going soon, you can still go back to the past there. So it's a bit of a weird message, that, but whatever. Geophysical survey of atmospheric conditions. The presence of soot-like photophilic particles was confirmed in samples of air taken at varying elevations, with notably higher concentrations at higher altitudes. Photophilic particles have begun to subsume the ozone layer, and the observed reduction of daylight on Earth can be attributed primarily to their light-absorbing properties. So, in case you hadn't got it yet, stuff in the atmosphere is eating the sunlight, basically, or absorbing the sunlight. So this is the hunter, or one of the hunter bases. Lots of people randomly and slowly walking around. Study on the nature of photophilic particles. On examining multiple correlations between the photophilic particles responsible for the blight and the mutant strand of plasmodium associated with the demons, we have discovered a clear causal relationship. Furthermore, given the mass dispersal of photophilic particles upon death, the demon presence is likely accountable for the violent ecological shifts of late. So they can kill the demons, but doing so releases the stuff that's actually destroying the ozone layer, eating up all the sunlight. Yeah, this is our opportunity to don't think there's anything we don't have though.
I'll see you later.
Anything at the shop? Hi. well, not going to need any more than that.
Come again.
I wouldn't think. Probably.
I'm so pumped for this test drive. Ugh, we are gonna ace it.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind the car will pass the test. But I don't know if I can
I
say the
really
same
need to
for
go
the
and do
driver.
those test
If
drives
past
just to stop that
experiences are any
dialogue.
indication, he's failed before he's even begun.
Gee, thanks, guys. Really appreciate the vote of confidence.
Oh, there was something up there. So yeah, there have been some slight changes to the geography of Hammerhead here. The entire world is not rendered in this section. There are quite a few things that are blocked off naturally. Yeah, we can take the van there with Talcott. I think we can still. As well rest up.
So, Ignis, you're really cooking like you used to.
Ah, more or less. I can manage with far less help than I required before.
You know, it's okay to ask for help. You don't need to prove anything to us.
Probably more about proving it to himself. I say we leave him to it.
Yeah, I guess that's how he got so good. Even better than before, if you can believe it.
My taste buds sure do.
Perhaps I've developed a culinary sixth sense.
Hey, Iggy, you ought to follow Wescombe's example. Open up a restaurant.
I'll give the matter some thought. Assuming such demand still exists in a post-apocalyptic world.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know.
Oh. So we're going to get some little bits and pieces, some tidbits of lore then, are we? Let's ask about the Imperial Army.
We've even got some former Imperials fighting for us. The toughest of them said she
Aranea.
used to lead a band of mercenaries.
Aranea?
So you do know her. Well, I'm not surprised. The Marshal said she was feared far and wide back in the day. But now she's revered among the Lucian masses. Same with her men, Biggs and Wedge. Each of them leads their own small army.
That's great.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything
What happened to
I
the
know.
Empire?
Oh, right. About the Empire.
Huh.
It's
Gladio
screwed.
brought back word that both the Emperor and High Commander were dead.
Yes.
With those two gone, Niflheim pretty much fell apart.
Yeah, figured.
I'm more than happy to tell
They
you
caused
everything I
everything
know. The Chancellor's still
and paid
around,
the
though,
price for it.
in Insomnia. Nobody who saw him had any clue what he might have been up to. But their stories piqued Ignis's curiosity. I ended up helping Ignis look into the matter, digging through old records, even joining him on trips to the royal tombs.
Royally roped into it.
It's cool. I'm a bit of a history buff myself.
True.
But we did discover something pretty weird.
Huh?
While we were poring over all those ancient texts, one name caught our eye. Ardens. Apparently he was hailed as a savior,
Yeah.
healing all those who were ravaged by demons, only to end up branded a demon himself. A dubious charge, I'd say. By all accounts, he was just as human as you and me. I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. On the bright side, we've come a little closer to understanding the demons.
And?
You see, I'd always thought they were animals, only more
Sadly
hideous
not.
and savage. But it turns out they're just ordinary people.
Prompto, you
Unlucky
kind of
folk
look silly
infected by
stood there.
something or other that transformed them into monsters. There's no known cure as of yet, so death is the only mercy. I'm more than happy.
Yes, it
I've
is.
got a lot of survivors pouring in from Accordo too. What with all the demon attacks there?
Accordo being the continent that
like it's much better here.
Alticia's on.
Lestalem's practically overflowing with refugees from Insomnia. The Empire's recovery assistance fell by the wayside, and demons overran the city. Thankfully, Iris and the Marshal managed to evacuate the civilians. Now there's no one left, except the demons. I spent my childhood in the Crown City. It's sad knowing it's gone, you know?
Not for long. I became the king to reclaim our home, and now I'm back.
That was a
As
slightly weird
promised.
pause.
All these years and you remembered.
You bet.
I'm more than happy to tell you, Your Majesty. Do you remember my grandfather?
Certainly do.
Yeah.
There's something I wasn't able to tell you back then.
Oh.
Grandpa died because of me. It was my fault.
I don't remember
An Imperial
this.
officer approached me in town, asked if I was from the Crown City, and that was just the beginning. What brings you here, young man? You didn't come here by yourself, did you? Oh, your grandfather's a butler at a manor. How very grand. Oh, he rubs shoulders with the royal family. You must be ever so proud. I answered him without thinking. A little after that, the man showed up at our hotel.
Talcott.
Think what you will of me, but please know that Grandpa didn't give you away.
Listen,
Yeah?
you're not a kid anymore. You should know by now what happened that day wasn't your fault.
Yeah,
None
I
of
don't
it.
remember that bit of conversation.
You know, it's hard to ask someone about their pain, but it's just as hard to share your own with someone else. I appreciate you opening up to me, and I swear I'll make things right. But believe me when I say nobody blames you. Not me, not your grandpa. Trust me, you have the king's word.
I suppose you're right. Your Majesty. Thank you.
Is there anything else, or is that the lots?
Safe
No,
travels,
that is the lot.
Your Majesty.
Right. Return to Insomnia. Yeah, I still feel like there should be a little bit more in this section to do in the world
Well,
of Ruin.
fellas, we're
but-
onward bound at last.
Comrades fills
Time
that
to
in.
suit up.
Finally get to rock these threads.
Wear them with pride.
Yeah, just hope they still fit.
Where have they put them? Final campsites. That's it. Don't really know what to What should we have for our last meal? It's not going to make a huge amount of difference. Increases critical rate by 80%. Let's have some Jabberwock lasagna. Nom nom nom. Plus it gives us a nice XP boost. Not that we really need it being so over-leveled as it is. Okay, I think there were some cutscenes now. After 10 long years of solitude, Noctis is reunited with his friends. Breaking camp for the final time, they return to the Crown City of Insomnia, where the Chosen King will make his stand and restore the light to the world. You know, in theory. I'm quite intrigued as to what they've added to this section. Assuming they have, it is this section rather than they've added extra things into chapter 15. I believe the City of
Home,
Insomnia
sweet home.
is something
Yeah.
to do with it.
At long last.
What we've been waiting for.
Sure is.
Whoa. Flashbacks. Still not entirely sure why he's taken the ring off.
Are you with me?
Of course.
You bet.
Until the very end.
It's time to finish this. once and for all.
I don't know whether Ignis or Noct actually have explained what needs to happen here. You know, the fact that Noct needs to sacrifice himself. I don't know whether that has been explained or mentioned to them. I can't imagine Ignis would have mentioned it. I do like this nice somber vocal piece. Can't remember what it's called. I like that. The emergency exit with Cactuar on. I can't go any further down there. Okay, so this is the ruined city of Insomnia. And we are heading up to the Citadel, which is where the game's final fights take place.
This is it. Give it your all, guys.
Yeah.
You got it.
With pleasure.
Well.
Oh! Missed one.
We've been fought together like this in ages.
10 years.
Takes it back,
in
doesn't
fact.
it?
We may have struggled before, but now nothing can stand in our way.
Yes, don't get too confident, Prompto. Could we actually change? I can't remember the difference between those. Keep it on. There's a mod that gets rid of the cape for this outfit, which actually I think looks better. Oh yeah, we've got some super bosses as well. There are also some rest areas, which means that you can go and return to the past or whatever now, should you desire. Oop, no. Yeah, the cure for insomnia is the
I'm
final
surprised we haven't seen any glaives around here.
story
Why would
quest.
we? Because they're doing reconnaissance, dealing with the demons as they go.
Their base is up ahead. Come on.
Their base is up ahead. That's new. There was no up ahead base previously. So I don't know if this is a Comrades thing or a Royal Edition thing. There's a boss over here. Hey. I remember this thing being quite challenging the last time I did this. Probably something to do with the fact that I wasn't level 75 or whatever we are. Why is Prompto laughing? Ow. There we go.
You doing okay?
I don't need sight to sense what's around me.
Really? Because most people do. Ow. It's hard to get a blind side on this thing because of the location of the tail.
Challenge.
Whoa!
We're almost there.
Yes.
We needn't waste more time.
True.
Okay.
Whoa. Why did it just get all of its HP there?
Time to say goodbye.
Gladio.
Okay, we go.
Slice.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Guess we've still got a little fight left in us.
You
think?
say that like we've already peaked.
Yeah, we haven't even reached our prime.
Guess you're right.
That lipstick sign. Yes, it is. Lightning. Hold on. I don't think there were this many resting places before. I think they've added some extra. I seem to recall there were only like 2. Yeah. So this is going to have to be something to do with the base. Oh, hello.
It's time.
Yeah, it's really hard to get blindsides on these things.
We're done here.
Move it or lose it! Hit it!
Oh, I've forgotten which button to press. And it's saying square doesn't help me.
Okay!
Oh. Smash. To be honest, I think the chain link things could have been made a little bit more interesting if it would actually have required you to do different button inputs. Although I suppose that's a bit too much quick time eventy. And nobody likes quick time events.
Come get some.
So, what? Whoa. Oh, I've forgotten. Like a Muppet. I was going to say, there's got to be something in this dead end. A Mega Elixir. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting than that. So yeah, I think... do I have? I do. Let's just check. I've got the map from version 1. Just compare it to the size of the map that we've got here. If I can find side quests, side quests, side quests. Right, there's the map. And here's our map. And that is... yeah, that's massively different. Yeah, there were only 2 resting spots. I'm assuming those 2 spots are going to be still here, because they're not going to have changed the final approach. But yeah, none of this area was in originally. Unless there was a second map, but I don't think there was. Okay, so let's go see what this base is all about. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do remember to give it a like and subscribe for more content. Check out these other videos, and for unedited craziness, check me out live on twitch.tv/Demagen. Until next time, doodle pip.